This is the first time that I've reacted slash reviewed one of Rising Fist any mangas, and you guys have been telling me that I need to jump on these because these are some of the best Dragon Ball fan animation slash mangas on the internet right now. This one comes to us from Blackbird Studios, who is on Rising Fist's channel. I'm gonna leave a link to the original in the description below and top comment. Always support the original release. Let's go ahead and jump into this anime manga.
Here we go!
This is the story, the legend of Omni Goku, a Goku that is omniscient, that has control over everything in the universe, and it seems like he's got a pretty sweet attack as well, which is a Dragon Fist that looks like it's merged with Ultra Instinct, and he attacks somebody who's using a Susanoo type of Uzaru attack. We find that that is actually Goku Black, but at first when he gets hit, I don't know exactly who this is or what creature this is, but this is a great way to have a cold open. We don't know much information, we don't know what's going on, but everything that we're seeing is really, really cool.
You! But how? You of all people, attaining the enlightened state of the gods? How is this possible?
How can they ever expect such foul creatures to find enlightenment? Patience, Zamasu. We will check on them again. Development takes time.
This power took a lifetime. I'll show you everything.
It makes sense for any story that has an Omni like Goku, somebody that is all power like that. It's really cool to see him interact with somebody like Zamasu or Goku Black, who is a Kai that doesn't really see mortals in the same plane of power or deserving to exist as, say, the Kais or anybody who is immortal or more a divine being. And Goku is the epitome of somebody who's just a normal person, a normal Saiyan that has worked really, really hard to get where he's going. So having him be able to defeat Goku Black and at the same level be able to show him how he was able to attain this power makes a lot of sense thematically. I also think it's really cool that we got a mini flashback with Zamasu looking back at his conversation with Gowasu on mortals, because it preps us a little bit to what his motives are and how he would think on someone like Goku getting this divine power.
Survive, no matter what.
I'm sorry, Goku was whooping Gohan's ass. He was just coming at him like a feral animal. That's something that I've never seen animated, I've never seen in a manga, and I've never seen anyone really talk about. But when Gohan found Goku, he was like a feral animal until he, hurt his head. He hit his head. So we do see a little bit of him being kind of like disruptive and just not cooperating with Gohan, but biting him and attacking him, that's something that we haven't seen yet. And if it wasn't for that tail, Gohan would have still been in trouble.
I have no idea who you are, but you're unbelievably strong for such a small kid. It would have been dangerous if I wasn't a martial arts expert. But I see you haven't been taught any manners, have you? If you don't have a home to return to, I could teach you a thing or two here. You sure are a troublemaker. That tail suits you. You're a wild child. Still, you aren't so bad when you're not hungry. I think you're just trying to survive. Goku! Oh no!
I love Gohan's voice actor. You guys found a great one with this because it sounds exactly like Gohan did back in Dragon Ball. Very, very similar. I like it. I like it so far. Also, the explanation as to how he falls and hits his head, that explanation makes a lot more sense than carelessly Gohan having him on his back and then him dropping and falling and hitting his head. I like this one a lot better because he's actively trying to fight the various creatures that are on the plains of Earth. And if he faces off against a saber-toothed tiger, it also shows that he isn't really like a martial artist or something like that. He's just a feral beast, and he attacked this tiger, and the tiger easily just dodged it, and that's how he fell. It makes a lot of sense, and I like the way that it continues and pushes the story forward.
After Gohan helped Goku recover from his head injury, he seemed like an entirely different boy.
What a beautiful day!
They grew closer and closer as time went by, and eventually, Goku would be heavily influenced by his adoptive grandfather.
Man, I can't wait to eat.
I'm enjoying the walk myself.
Huh?
Yeah! Goku, with enough training, there isn't a beast alive that can't be tamed. See ya!
Wow, awesome. Wow, what a feast.
Goku! I've been feeding this dragonfish for years. I haven't managed to tame it just yet, but I've made progress. I believe it's the last of its kind. Would you like to feed him?
Sure.
If you ignore the dragon, it will eat you. If you try to confront the dragon, it will overpower you. If you ride the dragon, you will take advantage of its might and its power. Try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, wow, cool.
You can do it, Goku.
All right.
What a catch!
Thanks. So, how long did it take you to get so strong, Grandpa?
A very long time.
Whew.
Wow! What a long day! I think it's time to turn in, boy.
Okay.
I love the metaphor of the dragonfish. Well, for one, the dragonfish's design looking just like Shenron. It not only makes sense because of the fact that Shenron is such a huge part of the story, but in my opinion, it is such a great metaphor for how Goku has surpassed the power of so many creatures and beings in the universe of Dragon Ball, because just like Grandpa Gohan says, it is better to take advantage of those around you who are strong as opposed to trying to surpass them or destroy them. Make sure that they can teach you a thing or two and make you more powerful along the way, and that's kind of what Goku does. He keeps people alive, wants to fight them again so that way he can get stronger in the future. He doesn't just let them go off into the distance and that's it, or he doesn't destroy them and that's it. He always wants to come back, and I like the metaphor of that story. And I just gotta say, Rising Fist, dude, the animation or the artwork here looks just identical. Identical to the Dragon Ball manga, the original OG Dragon Ball manga. Everything here looks like it just came straight out of that. The Goku voice actor sounds just like Goku as well. I mean, this is just such a great interpretation of the early story of Dragon Ball, giving us so much more weight to Goku and Gohan's relationship and giving us so much more there. I'm just blown away with how much you were able to make here, how much you were able to do when it comes to the actual animation portion of this. And I've seen a lot of Goku becomes omnipotent type of stories on here. A lot of people, you know, not to this extent, this is all animated obviously, or at least any manga mated, but this is probably the coolest, not only start to the story that I've seen, but also the coolest when in terms of flashback, and also giving us such a zen look at early Dragon Ball. It's awesome.
Ooh, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah. Yeah.
What in the world? Oh, Goku? Oh, Goku? sorry, Goku, but I can't have you hurting innocent lives. Power pole, extend! Here we go! Time for a nap, son! It's like that, huh? I never thought I would have to use this. You're very strong. Me me
I just want you to look at this at face value, that it's like an elderly man out in the woods. He is a martial arts expert, kung fu master, whatever you want to call him, and he is fighting a space alien that is rampaging through the valley. I understand Grandpa Gohan's motivations here. I just think it's really funny, like, if you really just think about it that way. I like that the dragonfish ended up coming in and trying to, you know, help the situation by wrapping up around Goku and stopping him from moving. That way Gohan can hit him with that dragon fist. But it is just the Kamehameha style, like the way that the Kamehameha looks, it looks so similar to the original anime, like the Dragon Ball anime. I think that you guys have done such a great job in making this your own thing, and at the same time showing us things that we've never seen before. This is stuff that I want to see. This is the difference between Dragon Ball Super and this that's going on, is that Dragon Ball Super showing us things, yeah, a little bit extra that we haven't seen before, but at the same time it's literally just the exact same thing. This is stuff that we've never even thought about seeing. It's never been hinted at. We've never even gotten close to seeing, and we're getting to see Goku facing off against Grandpa Gohan at first when he first transforms. We know what ends up happening eventually, but seeing this is really cool.
What is that?
Morning, Goku. Sleep well? You've got to eat well too. Come eat.
All right. I feel like I haven't eaten in forever.
Goku, from now on, you should avoid the full moon. A beast comes out at night that is very dangerous. Goku, as hard as it is to believe, there are beasts in this world that may be too much even for you. I'm giving you this to protect yourself just in case you ever run into a beast that is too much for you to handle.
This is the only part of the story where I feel like, and it's not from Rising Fist or Blackbird Studios, it's mainly from the manga and the anime Toriyama, but I really do think that Gohan should have just told Goku what happened instead of lying to him, telling him there's a beast out there that comes out at night. I think telling him that he transforms into a giant monkey gorilla thing at night, and maybe having him somehow train to overcome it or have him be aware of it is far better. Like, the truth is always far better than a lie, and telling him the truth would have given him the opportunity not only not to kill Gohan, but at the same time understand that he has a power inside of him that he needs to master. Imagine if Goku mastered the Uzaru early on. Imagine how fast everything would have progressed in Dragon Ball.
Goku, I've noticed during our training sessions, when your heart excites you in battle, it's like I'm fighting a wild monkey. That monkey can be your best friend if you just learn to keep a calm mind. That part of you can be a great strength if you let it. But you can't let it control your mind. You are in charge, not the monkey. You have immense potential, my boy. If you can just understand this, you can be even stronger than me. Always remember to bow, Goku.
Okay. You're acting weird, Grandpa. Here we go! Ah! What the?
You need to strengthen that tail. You shouldn't have any weaknesses. If he gets any stronger, next time he transforms, he will be unstoppable.
Yeah!
Paper! Perhaps we should start small. How about a game of rock, scissors, and paper?
Huh? If we aren't going to fight, can we eat? I'm starving.
Wait, okay, so originally I thought that he was training him so he can own and hone his skills, and that way maybe he won't explode into a grade 8, because he even told him fighting Liu is like fighting a crazy monkey. But then he says if he gets even stronger, then he will be unstoppable as an Uzaru, and that's exactly what ends up happening. So I gotta have a little bit more context here as to why Gohan is training Goku and what exactly is the end result, like what's gonna happen afterward.
Darn it. I have to pee again. Man, I just want to sleep.
Oh, Goku. Goku, I care for you as my own child. I believe in you, Goku. I believe you can be the hope of this world and not its destruction. That's my only wish. It seems my time has come.
Grandpa? Grandpa! I'm off to eat, Grandpa.
Okay, this got me so confused. And again, Grandpa Gohan, he should have told him the truth. Goku would have not gone outside at night. He would have been more wary about going outside at night if he knew he transformed into a great ape and tried to kill everybody. And Grandpa Gohan, he had no way of getting out of that house alive. I mean, as soon as he ran out, it was like having a mouse trap. The monkey would have just stepped right on him. That's exactly what happened. Now, Goku at the end running up to the Dragon Ball, calling it Grandpa, and leaving, and not looking at the crater of the monkey-sized crater next to the house where the foot would have been from the Great Ape and Smush Grandpa would have been laying there. Doesn't make any sense to me. This is not from Rising Fist, obviously. This is from Toriyama. This is just part of the story or whatever. I just think it's really goofy that he just like completely forgets about his grandpa essentially, or I don't know. I got to look back and see exactly what he thinks happened to his grandpa after all that destruction. After this, Goku goes on to meet Bulma and ends up being her protector to search for all the Dragon Balls, going through all the adventures that we've seen in Dragon Ball. It literally is just a retelling of what ended up happening before, and we also get him learning from Master Roshi, being his student, and Roshi telling him how he needs to essentially become Goku. Goku's mantra of only becoming stronger for himself, not for ego or anything like that. All that stuff that Goku already is and wants to become more of, it ends up being what Master Roshi says is the ending of his training. And at the end of all that, Kami is the one that tells him that he has helped the Earth with the Dragon Balls. He is a protector of Earth and becomes the Goku that we know and love today.
Do you remember the dream you told me about? The one that inspired Shenron's appearance?
Yes, but sometimes I wonder if it was a dream or a memory. In my dream, I met a species of water dragon and became infatuated with them. Generally, they were peaceful creatures with no malicious intent. They did what they needed to survive, but they treated me with no hostility as I watched them rule the sea. At night, it was as though they desired the moon itself. It always seemed like they were chasing it, because the moon controlled their environment and ensured their safety, much like the Dragon Balls. It was this dream that caused me to craft them, and inspired Shenron's appearance. Humans eventually drove these majestic creatures to extinction, and as I watched them be destroyed, I felt a deep corruption in my soul, as though the source of all my inner demons stemmed from this moment. They wiped those peaceful creatures out of fear and the desire to rule their environment alone. Pure greed. The only way I could cleanse myself was to forgive humanity and accept the nature of reality. The behavior of those creatures appealed to me. They only fought for survival and lived in the name of improving their standing as a species and taking care of each other. Those creatures spoke to me, and so I felt compelled to craft Shenron in their image.
It most certainly sounds more like a memory than a dream.
At any rate, this boy, he's pure in the same way as those creatures. He may even be a candidate for the next god of this world. Unlike me, he has no evil to expel. We must watch him carefully, Popo.
Yes, sir.
The imagery of all the dragons, the one we got earlier, the fish dragon, now we got the Shenron species being an actual species that Kami modeled the dragon after, these water dragons that humanity destroyed, and Kami having to forgive humanity for what they did. All this is just such a deep and rich lore for the story of Dragon Ball that we don't have in the official release, but it just is so good to see here. And the fact that Kami is telling us this story, explaining everything about how he's done it, it makes sense in a sense that, yeah, the dragons seem to be like a real creature. At the same time, though, I am wondering what this has to do with the larger story. Like, does this lead to Goku becoming the Omni God? Does this have anything to do with how Purunga looks like kind of a beefed up water dragon? I don't know where they're going with this, but I do know that the link between Shenron and Goku is exactly what Kami just said. The dragons were selfless, and Goku is selfless. Both of them have no inner evil to purge at all, which, given the fact that Goku turned into a great ape and killed his grandpa and then eventually turns into a Super Saiyan and has all these thoughts of carrying vengeance onto Frieza, there probably is some there, but not as much as other people, more than likely.
A world like this shouldn't exist.
Vegeta! We gotta go! Yeah! What is this? Whoa, it kinda looks like a giant egg. What are we doing here anyway, Vegeta?
This time machine? The dragon radar? How does Bulma make such things?
So, you felt it too, huh, Vegeta? Something weird happened.
I felt something alright. Like a piece of myself was left behind.
I know that the rich, deep lore of Goku's childhood, even the retellings, everything that happened a couple minutes ago, I know that that was just such great storytelling and I enjoyed it deeply. But in all honesty, I feel like this is where the story could have started, because this connects us straight to Zamasu. This connects us straight to the events of Dragon Ball, the anime, which this is the illustrated version of that ending, because remember in the Dragon Ball Super manga, we got a different ending for Zamasu. This is the exact same thing that happened in the anime, but in this, two versions of Goku and Vegeta both got left behind in the time stream, frozen, and then something takes both of them through wormholes. Again, this could have been the beginning of the story, but I'm sure the rest of this that has gone on is an important integral part of telling the larger picture, because this is still the first episode.
Yeah. Whoa. Am I dreaming? Or am I dead again? Whoa. What is this place? Seems like these guys are training pretty hard and they're super strong. I can't even feel anyone's ki. It's like I'm here alone. Whis?
Greetings, son Goku.
Huh? Grand Priest? Where am I?
You are in my realm. You, Goku, are nothing more than a copy of yourself, created by exposure to the time stream. The other Goku has taken the Omni-King to another timeline to stay.
I don't really get it.
I understand it is a difficult thing to grasp. Please, make yourself at home.
That's my boy, the Grand Priest, the ultimate host. That's awesome. He's like, you know what? Explaining things is not something that you're going to get. So just make yourself at home, relax. You want me to get you anything? A drink or anything? A sandwich? You hungry, Goku? I know you are. The Grand Priest, the voice act. First of all, the voice acting for all this is amazing. Top notch. I can't keep saying it enough. And I love the version of the Grand Priest's heaven, or the Grand Priest's realm, because it looks like heaven, looks like where you would think the angels are. And these angels are training, they are fighting, they are going at it against themselves because they're trying to get stronger. I like that. And Goku, the copy of him being left behind, again, if I'm really being honest, this is the beginning of the story, it seems like. But again, I'm thinking that the rest has some importance to the overall theme.
Ah, Goku. I hope your training with the angels is going well. You seem to fit in perfectly. Everyone is talking about the joy you bring to this realm.
I remember now. Vegeta was with me on the time machine. What happened to Vegeta?
Unfortunately, he has been captured by the dangerous entity, known as the Hakaishin of Time.
Bro, how long have you been training, my guy? You are now Ultra Instinct. Remember, this is the Goku from the Goku Black arc. He has Super Saiyan Blue. That's basically it. And now you see him here. He got the drip, looking all drippy, but he's also got the white hair, meaning he's got Ultra Instinct. And just now you're thinking, wait a minute, where's Vegeta at? Vegeta was with me too. There's a copy of him as well. Come on, put yourself together, Goku. That's your boy. That's your boy Vegeta, man.
We have to save him though, right?
Goku, we angels must always remain neutral. Naturally, we are in a constant state of emotional control. The fact that you have done the same, and still feel the need to help your friend, you are inherently different. I have been reviewing your past. Do you remember the words Kami spoke to you as a child? What makes you so special?
Kinda.
Goku, I'm going to reveal to you the truth about your nature. Kami's standard for mortals is no different than the Omni-King, Goku. Zeno took a liking to you, Goku, for this reason. Not only do you have much in common, you are essentially the pinnacle of mortal development in our and his view. I have noticed the effect you have on others. The day Zeno showed up to the tournament, he noticed the effect you had on the assassin hit. And you tend to have that effect on everyone you come into contact with. You make them more like you. And you, Goku, are what we are looking for in a mortal.
Me?
Goku, we would like to invite you to be our king.
Me, king? I don't think I'm cut out for that kind of thing.
There is no one more fitting. In the timeline you originated from, a tournament was held, and your effect on mortals was once again in full view. The entire multiverse was changed as a result of that tournament. You won't be doing anything different than you have done before. You will only be helping mortals become stronger.
Wow, I really missed out, huh? That tournament sounds kind of fun.
Right, but as king, you can develop new challenges, despite your progress.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't do it. Not while Vegeta is in danger. Huh?
Very well.
So that's what ended up happening. Kami told him, so we have to keep that Kami part in there basically, but what Kami said to him, it stuck around. It's the same grading system that the Omni-King has. All of them see Goku in the exact same way. Imagine if you met Goku. Would he rub off on you? I feel like, and I'll be completely honest, I'm not trying to sound cheesy or anything here. I'm being vulnerable here with you guys. I'm not trying to sound any sort of way. But I feel like since watching Dragon Ball, Goku has rubbed off on all of us. Despite, even if our favorite character isn't Goku, I feel like any Dragon Ball fan can relate to Goku and understand him in a greater sense than any other character in that show, because Goku is just all about self-improvement. It's about being the best of the best that you can possibly be, not the detriment or cutting it easy like everybody else. It's about hard work, and that's basically it. And so that's something that I feel like really hit home after watching that part, especially with the Grand Priest telling that to Goku and knowing that all the deities feel the same way, giving the crown to Goku, but Goku not taking it until he saves Vegeta. Again, he forgot about him, but whatever. It's also a great notion. I really like that part. I think this is a great start to this series.
Hello. Maybe I can help us save some time and clear things up.
Who in the world?
This is Earth, thanks to Goku's influence. This is the future you almost prevented.
Oh.
Quite opposite to the Barbary, the Earthlings no longer suffer from the issues you observed before thanks to Goku's influence. They are an advanced civilization, and ever since Goku's influence on society, they have devoted themselves to mastering martial arts. The violence you observed amongst the Barbary was the result of their need to survive. The need to survive is an inherently selfish endeavor. The point of martial arts is to take our selfish need to survive and purify it as a journey towards self-improvement. This, Zamasu, is what the gods wanted out of mortals. And this is the result of Goku's influence. Goku has successfully, without even trying, developed this planet into the greatest example of mortal development thus far in the multiverse.
What are you doing? This is a bit unnecessary.
That is awesome. The entire planet are just a bunch of Gokus. They're basically any Dragon Ball fan. They're all Dragon Ball fans on that planet. That is so cool. I never would have thought of that, because I'm always thinking that with the Earthlings, the only mode of progression should be through androids and biotics. I mean, I think even Dragon Ball thinks that way. The new arc has a entire story about androids. So that's kind of where I thought this was going. But I like that in the future, this Earth, after Goku's influence, is just a prime example of what the Omni-King and even Kami wanted for the rest of society. It is the perfect example of self-improvement. Everybody wants to face each other and fight. And if you really think about it, Goku influenced Zamasu to become stronger, not in the right way, obviously, but he did. And so Goku's influence can have a negative and a positive effect, but I like that it is a positive effect here. And it means so much to see this scene. It feels like it's a happy ending for Earth, the ending that I've always wanted to see. And some of the characters on Earth are the ones from Dragon Ball Heroes. If you pinpoint them, the girl and the guy, they're from Dragon Ball Heroes on there. So I think this is a great example of storytelling gone right when it comes to like Goku Black even seeing like the error of his ways, that he is actually wrong and the Omni-King is right. And I like this new character's design, but right off the cuff I thought this is going to be Taima from Dragon Ball Infinity. That's what I thought.
The being you know as the Hakaishin of time is nothing more than my ego, my need to survive, the evil I cleansed myself of long ago. We can see everything through each other's eyes. The Hakaishin of time was attempting to use you as a host for his boundless energy.
Yo, get up, Zamasu. Stop all that. Listen, man, I just wanted to spar and get stronger together. You really are an amazing fighter. I see. This is why Goasu wanted me to face you. To humble me. This is what mortals will become. How can I ever atone for what I have done? How can I possibly accept it? The truth is you can't, but you can take who you used to be and accept it so you can be even better than ever.
Aw, that was sweet. Goku, oh my god. That storytelling, that writing, that was good. I felt that. And Goku Black now just being Zamasu, because that's who he is essentially, and him being overwhelmed with feeling after his defeat and knowing that he was wrong. It's just it's a great what if ending to Zamasu, but I'm not sure this is the ending. This is the start of the series, so I'm assuming Zamasu is going to go along and try to save Vegeta.
Is this the end?
Unfortunately, your true body is still with the Hakaishin of time. He has chosen to erase you, now that you are of no use to him.
Destruction really was my fate. Can you see me, Mr. Time? You've been tricked.
Honestly, I think you need an ego check. You really think you're the good guy in all this, huh? If I've learned anything, killing innocent people doesn't end well. I wouldn't be so sure if I was you.
Tea, Master? Zamasu, I can't believe it. I hope this tea is to your liking. Master, I can't believe my actions. I was becoming the very thing I sought to destroy. I don't know how to express my guilt. All I can do is trust in your judgment. Zamasu, why do you think I chose you as my successor? I have always seen potential in you, and I am proud. My time as a Kai is coming to an end, and my lifetime is just about over. I need a good replacement, like you, Zamasu. Does the offer to merge still stand? It would be an honor.
Well, it's done. Amazing work, Goku.
Oh my god, I spoke too soon. He died, but it was all part of the plan. Goku had this on lock. He knew that that was going to happen, and so he used the Dragon Balls, the Super Dragon Balls that he has access to be able to wish Zamasu back in time to basically heal him from the trauma of everything he's gone through and his twisted perspective on reality. He literally just went right back to where he was, but now he knows everything. He knows he was wrong and he's going to atone. If Gawasu knew that Zamasu took him out, though, I don't know if he would be so willing, although he is a Kai, whatever. But him fusing with Zamasu to create a brand new Kai, it's just really, really cool because we still get to keep Kawazu, who was a really cool character. I thought that he was going to die, but them fusing together, similar to how the Supreme Kai did with Kibito Kai, it's an interesting way to have them continue their legacy and move on and just pass on, essentially.
Well, come to find out, having gigantic muscles really
Wow! Trunks and Gohan are so happy to see each other. You know, this reminds me of my grandpa. I sure do miss him. I hope he's doing well. Oh, wait! You guys look familiar. Hey, you guys look like that girl who hung around with that peel-off guy. She was an old hag, though. Are you her daughters?
Who are you calling an old hag? He's so strong. I can't take it anymore.
What?
Trunks, bring me those stupid earrings.
Wow! You look just like her! Oh, are you mad or something?
Oh my.
Huh?
I don't know if this will kill you, but I bet it will hurt.
Wait, please.
The warrior in white.
Everyone, please show respect to the Omni-King.
A monkey like him, king?
Excuse me?
Oh my.
Our king has assimilated and adapted to the environment of the angels. He is very refined.
My apologies sincerely.
I'm here to warn you guys. Whis, Vados. There's a new threat headed our way. We're going to need all the help we can get.
Okay, so maybe this one wasn't the one to start watching the Rising Fist videos with, because apparently this is a sequel to the Goku Black one that I have still yet to watch. I'm going to have to watch that one next. I had no idea what the hell was going on toward the end of that. It seemed like we got two Mais. We've got Trunks looking like he's a Supreme Kai, and we get to see old Gohan as well. I think that this is something I'm going to have to dive deep into. I think it's almost like the Rising Fist is using all his Dragon Ball Super fan manga characters and what-ifs in a sort of Avengers style and level story, and using the MCU method to tell intertwining one, which I think is admirable. I can't wait to watch the Goku Black one because I haven't seen that one yet. This is great. 100% probably one of the best stories I've seen on this platform when it comes to implementing Goku Black even for a while. It's been a minute since I've seen a story this good. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
So Subscribe for more content. Or perish.